Hi, my name's Chet Kuhn with Medicare Hero, and today we're going to be talking about the new and improved Medicare.gov Plan Finder Tool. After more than 10 years, Medicare has finally made a significant update to their Plan Finder tool that we use to shop for prescription drug plans and Medicare Advantage plans. If you're not familiar with the Medicare Plan Finder tool, or if you're new to Medicare, then follow along. We're going to show you not only how the basics of the tool works, but also the new and improved updates for the 2020 plan year. Now this new tool, the updated Medicare Plan Finder, is going to be available starting October 1st, 2019, and it will be available to shop for your prescription drug plans or Medicare Advantage plans for the 2020 plan year. Now this is a great self-service tool if you want to look up your medications for yourself. If you'd like our help at Medicare Hero, we're still here to help you. If you're a current client, we're happy to review your coverage. If you're going to be new to Medicare, you can always give us a call and we can review your prescription drug plans for you, because we know the information, as good as the tool is, still gets a little bit confusing from time to time. So follow along. I'm going to show you the new and improved Medicare.gov Plan Finder tool. So as you can see, if you just go right to Medicare's homepage, which is Medicare.gov, you're going to notice a blue button right here on the homepage that says Find Health and Drug Plans. And if we just click on that button, it's going to take us to the Medicare.gov Plan Finder. And this is the new and improved version. Now, the first big change that they made is they're now allowing users to log in and not only save your medication list, but actually, if you're currently on Medicare and you have your red, white, and blue Medicare card, the new Medicare.gov Plan Finder tool will actually pull your prescription drug list from your claims history in the last year. So it'll actually pull up any medications you filled in the pharmacy in the last 12 months and show them to you, so that you don't actually have to go through and enter every medication. You can just select the ones that are still relevant to you. So the first step, if you are currently on Medicare, is to click on the log in or create account button. Now what this will do is will allow you to create an account where it'll ask for your Medicare number and a few other items, and that will actually create your login and save your prescription drug list for future visits, so when you come back you don't have to re-enter those medications. If you're new to Medicare for the first time and you don't have that red, white, and blue Medicare card yet, you can still use this tool in the meantime by simply clicking Continue without logging in, and you can still review all of the same prescription drug plans. You can still enter your medications. There's just two main differences. If you continue without logging in, it won't pull up a list of any prescription drugs that you've filled in the past. Which obviously if you haven't had Medicare, then they wouldn't have any medications to pull up anyway. And also, if you manually enter your medications, it's just not going to save your prescription drug list for future visits. So if you come back again in a few weeks and want to review those prescriptions again, you'll just have to re-enter your medications. So if you are currently on Medicare, you can go ahead and create an account. It's very simple. Just ask for your Medicare number, date of birth, and a few other simple items, along with you having you set a password. For today's purposes, we're just going to go ahead and continue without logging in so that I can show you what the tool looks like. The first question is, what do you want to do? Do you want to learn more about your Medicare options before you see plans, or are you ready to go ahead and see the plans available? Now, I would recommend doing your research on Medicare and prescription drug plans and Medicare Advantage plans outside of this tool, because the information that they provide is pretty generic. So when you get here, I would recommend just go ahead and selecting View Plans. Next, it's going to give you the option of what type of coverage do you want to review, Medicare Advantage plans or prescription drug plans. You can also look up prescription drug plans along with Medigap policies, also known as Medicare supplement policies. Or you can only look up information on Medigap policies, again also called those Medicare supplement policies. Now, I would recommend selecting one of the first two options, either Medicare Advantage or prescription drug plans. The reason is and you're welcome to look at it for yourself. When you click on Medigap policies, or the information they give you on Medigap policies is extremely generic. They don't actually give you quotes or specific benefits. All they do is give you a price range. So they'll say Plan G in your area ranges from $90 to $200 a month. They don't actually give you any prices on specific Medicare supplement plans. So if you would like to see Medicare supplement prices, give us a call. We can send you a list. We can email it to you or tell you right over the phone what all the companies in your areas are charging. The information just available here is very generic. So for today's purposes, we're just going to select prescription drug plans. So in this case, somebody would have a Medicare supplement plan and they'd be looking for prescription drug coverage as well. Next, we'll enter our zip code. So I'll just use an example zip code. And then it'll ask you to select your county. Next, it will ask if you have your Medicare number. This isn't critical if you're just doing research. You're going to need your red, white, and blue Medicare card before you sign up for a prescription drug plan, but you don't have to have it for this tool. So if you don't have it on you or you just don't want to get it, that's okay. You can just select no. Then it will ask for your date of birth. And let's see here. Just use an example. And what this is going to do is it's going to calculate your enrollment period and what you may be eligible for. So I just put in a date of birth of October 20th, 1950. Once the open enrollment period begins on October 15th, you'll actually be able to select the annual enrollment period. For those of you who are on Medicare and want to switch your prescription drug plan or your Medicare Advantage plan, that enrollment period will show up here. But for the time being, you just don't really need to worry about this enrollment period. Next, it's going to ask if you get any extra assistance from the government with paying for your prescriptions. Some of those programs may be Medicaid, supplemental security income, which is different than Social Security, Medicare savings programs, or any other type of extra help. Most people don't qualify for those programs, but if you do, you can select the program that you do qualify for, and that will allow you to see accurate pricing based on that extra help that you receive. But for most people, they'll say, I don't get any extra help from these programs. Do you want to see your drug costs when you compare plans? Absolutely, that's why we're here. I would definitely recommend it. So we'll say yes, and then it's going to ask, do you typically fill your prescriptions at a retail pharmacy or at a mail order pharmacy? I typically just select both to see where we can get the best pricing from. If you just have a strong preference one way or another, you can select whichever one you prefer. Now this is where you can enter your medications. So I'm just going to add a few medications here. The first is a very common Lipitor. And you'll notice when I add this medication of Lipitor, it's going to offer me a generic version called atorvastatin. And so in this case, I'm going to say, great, yes, I do take the generic. So if you don't know the generic, you can still enter the brand name and it will recommend it for you. And then you can select your dosage, how many milligrams you take, and I'll say we take 20 milligrams. Then it's going to ask what quantity do you receive and how often do you receive that. So we'll say we take it once a day, so we get 30 tablets once a month. And then we'll add that to my drug list. So the next step is going to be selecting our pharmacy. So based on the zip code we originally entered, it's going to pull up all the pharmacies near us. You can, if you need to change your location, you can click right up here at the top and say change our location. But I'm going to go down, I'm just going to select a Walgreens and a CVS. And then we'll say done. Now, this is the list of prescription drug plans available. So Medicare is saying that there's 27 prescription drug plans available, and it's going to order these plans from least expensive down to most expensive for us based on our particular medications. So it's going to add up the monthly premiums of the plan plus any copays you pay for your medications, which would be how much you pay when you actually pick up your medications from the pharmacy. And if your plan has a deductible on it, deductible is an amount that you pay before your coverage actually kicks in. So essentially, Medicare is adding up all of your prescription drug costs, the monthly premiums, deductible, and copays for the entire year, and it's going to see which plan offers your medications for the lowest cost possible. And then it's ordering those plans from least expensive down to most expensive for you. So for the 2 medications that I entered at the pharmacies that I entered, it's suggesting that this plan through WellCare is the least expensive in my area. The monthly premium you can see right here is $10.40. Now this plan has a $415 deductible on it, which means I would normally have to pay the first $415 out of pocket. Now on this plan, that deductible only applies to name brand medications, so it won't apply to my generics, and I just happen to know that. It's not actually telling me that here on the front page. So there is a little bit of experience that goes into looking at these plans. And then this is the estimated costs that I will pay for my medications out of pocket when I pick them up from the pharmacy. You may be wondering why that says $0. Well, let's take a closer look. If I click on Plan Details, it's going to tell me a little bit more about the plan. Again, the monthly premium is $10.40. It has a yearly drug deductible of $415. And the amount that I will pay at the pharmacy is $0 for avorstatin. Next, one other important thing to notice is the prices that we're currently looking at for our avorstatin are at CVS pharmacies because they're one of the pharmacies that I selected. You'll notice there's a green check telling us that this pharmacy is in network with the WellCare plan that we've selected. But if we scroll down just a little bit, you'll also see Walgreens. So we selected that pharmacy as well earlier. You'll notice the pricing is a little bit different. It would have a $3 copay, even though Walgreens is also in network. And so it pays to shop around at a couple of different pharmacies to see where you're going to get the best pricing at. Insurance companies will have what they call preferred and then non-preferred pharmacies. Preferred pharmacies will get you your best pricing. So selecting a few different companies will always be your best option. And then finally, if we scroll down a little bit further, we can also see the mail order price. So if we got our prescriptions mail ordered to us through this WellCare plan, now when they show you mail order pricing, they always give you a 3-month supply. So the other pricing we were looking at was only for a 1-month supply. For mail order, it's 3 months. So for a 3-month supply, it would be a $3 copay. So you can see CVS is still our best bet for avorstatin. It always is worth checking around to see where you're going to get the best deal though. Now, next, just to briefly give you a quick overview of what these different columns mean. The first column is going to tell you what the retail price of the medication is. That's how much the insurance company is paying, or the total price of your medication is $4.21. Next is how much you're paying for the medication before your deductible is met. So cost before deductible. So our deductible on our plan is $415. On this particular plan, that deductible only applies to name brand medications, so it won't apply to our avorstatin, and so that's why we get to enjoy the $0 copay from the beginning. The next column is a cost after the deductible, so once your deductible's met, how much you'll pay for your medications. And then the following column is the cost while you're in the coverage gap, or while you're in the donut hole is another term for that. Essentially, the donut hole is a period of time where you get a discount on your medications rather than having a set copay. You enter that coverage gap when your retail price of your medications adds up to $4,020 in 1 year. So if your retail price adds up throughout the course of the year to $4,020, which we're not even going to get close to that with this one medication, then you would end up in the coverage gap. And this will tell you how much you'll pay for each medication during the coverage gap. And then finally, once your retail price of your medications add up to $5,100 in 1 year, you go into what they call catastrophic coverage. So the cost after you leave the coverage gap this will tell you how much you will pay for your medications here. So it's going to give you all of your costs all along the way. It'll tell you how much to expect for each individual medication. And again, just remember, if we go back to the search results here, Medicare.gov is ordering these plans from least expensive down to most expensive. So typically your best bet is going to be one of the top few plans, if not the first plan that Medicare.gov recommends. When you're ready to enroll, you can either give us a call at Medicare Hero and we can help you with the paperwork for your prescription drug plan, or you can simply click this enroll button. If you click enroll, I'll just show you what that looks like. It tells you which plan you're enrolling into, and if you click start, it will take you to an application where you can simply type in your information. But that's the overview on the new Medicare.gov Plan Finder tool. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can reach us at 888-321-6361. We're a family business. You'll get to, if you don't already know us, you'll get to know us here in the office. So you don't ever worry about calling that 800 number. You'll always be speaking right to a live person. I hope this helps. A new Medicare.gov Plan Finder tool really is very beneficial. It really will help make it easier to shop for your prescription drug coverage. And happy shopping and good luck with the new Medicare tool. Have a great day.